New trading performance at the Nigerian Exchange Limited. Joining me live via phone to give analysis of today's trading and indeed for the week is an investment banker and stockbroker, Mr. Tajudeen Olayinka. Mr. Olayinka, as always, such a pleasure to speak with you and do the markets with you for the day and the week. We are closing positive 0.53%. Good way to end the week, you think?
Yes, it's actually a good way to end the week. Good afternoon. I think, we are in a season where we will continue to see market this way for some time. Especially in this between January and mid-January, we'll have it this way. And even up to the end of January, we will see occasional rally and in a bit of a profit taking. So we are actually in a season of financial year-end rally, where investors are positioning themselves to either partake in the dividend that will be distributed, sometime in between March and April, or get a bit of the capital appreciation that will come before then. So we are seeing two types of investors. One set is actually focusing on the capital appreciation, early profit taking, and the others are actually positioning themselves for the usual dividend payment that will come between March and April. So we are in a season of a financial year-end rally. And given that the prices of those securities are still, some of them are still below their 1 year high. So we will still see much more of this rally in the coming days.
I like that optimism, Mr. Olayinka. The gainers, Linkage Assurance, Total, Berger, Thomas Watt, Prestige. So indeed, you think that we can perhaps sustain this positivity next week?
Like I mentioned earlier, we will see a bit of profit taking, and bargain hunting, coming side by side. Some are coming in newly. Some have already. Those who started in December. By next week, they should be having some reasonable level of profit that they want to take, and so that profit taking will slow down. The kind of value we are seeing now. But that could take us beyond next week. But by next week, we begin to see some of them taking early profit and coming back later. But clearly, that will not stop the rally from continuing into next week. But by month end, I have to see moderation, in prices generally, so that the rally will then continue into April. Into February and March. To be occasional rally though.
We'll wait and see, and we hope that it stays in the green zone. Such a fine place to anchor our conversation. Mr. Tajudeen Olayinka, investment banker and stockbroker. Thank you indeed for your analysis of the program. All right, away from the markets, let's wrap things off now with news outside Nigeria. Global markets, measure of global stocks climbed today, while long-dated U.S. Treasury yields and the dollar fell after a reading of consumer prices added to expectations. The Federal Reserve may have freedom to scale back the size of its interest rate hikes. Wall Street equities were uneven after the data, with the S&P 500 falling as much as 0.8% before gaining 0.57%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose at 0.79%, and the Nasdaq Composite added 0.7%. The Pan-European Stocks 600 Index rose at 0.63%, closing at its highest level since April 29. And MSCI's gauge of stocks across the globe gained at 0.93% and was on track for a fifth straight session of gains, its longest streak since August.